Welcome back to the We Market Mass YouTube channel. My name is Eli Rubin, one of the co-founders of the company, and today we're talking about 7 key things that you can do to upgrade the search engine optimization and the ultimate results that you get from your website on Google for beginners. That means that the stuff in this video, while a little bit technical, should be doable for anybody. But if you don't have time, or you don't have interest, or you're a little bit overwhelmed by what I tell you, we work with businesses like yours every single day to help improve local SEO. Feel free to reach out directly to us. We'd love to have a conversation. You can book a call directly with me through the link in the description. But let's jump into it. 7 key ways to improve the SEO for your website for beginners. Number 1, we want to make sure that you have the town that your business is located in on your homepage. And I don't just mean it's at the bottom in little tiny text. I mean Boston Best Plumber, Lexington's Best Plumber, Stoneham's Best Plumber, anything like that. Stoneham's Best Electrician, Stoneham's Best Lawn Care Company, blah, blah, blah. We want to make sure that your hometown or your business's hometown is featured on the homepage. Now, why, you might ask? Because if someone searches for X, Y, and Z business near me and they're in your town, you want to make sure you are winning that customer 100% of the time. By having your address on your business profile and also on the homepage of your website, the odds of you winning that competition for that customer are much, much, much higher. There's a lot of people that I talk to get worried about the results that they're driving from their website because they say, my homepage doesn't say Massachusetts, or my homepage doesn't say Middlesex County or Boston area or something like that. The reality is, while that may help a couple people convert because they're a little bit worried about the distance, it's actually hurting you on an SEO front, which means that less people are finding you in the first place, which means that there's less potential customers. So while there is a trade-off, I would highly recommend putting your hometown on the homepage of your website. It's gonna help improve your rankings and win the customers that are nearby so that their word of mouth, as well as your ongoing SEO efforts with other pages, can help expand your reach. Number 2 is a simple one, but a challenging one. You need to make sure your Google business profile has 10 real reviews. And then from there, you wanna make sure you're getting ongoing and steady reviews, even if it's once a month. Ideally, it's once a week or even more often, but you want to make sure that your business profile has at least 10 reviews to start, because that's how Google's going to start seeing you as a real business, and that's how your business profile is going to move up the ranks inside of the map pack. Now, when your business profile is at the top, it helps your website move up in the actual search results, and everything gets benefited by that. So making sure that you have 10 real reviews on your Google page, and even better, if you want to respond to those reviews, I mean, in a perfect world, you're responding to every review, but that shows Google that you're an active business, especially on Google, and it's going to give you that priority delivery inside of that map pack over a business that may even have more reviews than you, but isn't engaging with the customers there. Number 3 is a simple one, but you want to make sure your phone number is clickable on your website. Now, why does that matter for SEO, you might ask? Well, if we take a bigger step back from a customer perspective, if they have to go back to Google to find your phone number and then open up the phone app and type it in on their phone, chances are they're probably calling someone else at that point. But more importantly, if someone starts their Google search on Google and ends it on your website, Google sees your website as the solution for whatever query they're providing, and it's going to start showing your website more often for other people. So making sure someone can click the phone number and transact with your website actually means that Google knows their search process ends there and helps boost your rankings. Number 4 has a little asterisk on it, but it's also adding a lead form to your website. Again, part of this, your website is the one-stop solution for customers. It's 2025, it's about to be 2026. Some customers are scared to pick up the phone and call people. That's a barrier to entry, a barrier to service for them. Whatever you want to call it, basically what it means is that if you don't have a lead form or a way for someone to put text into your website and transact that way, you may actually be losing customers. And again, when someone goes back to Google, clicks on a different website and ends their search process there, Google understands that. So by having a lead form on your website, you're allowing customers to transact there. When you call them back, it's much less scary to pick up the phone than it is to dial the phone, and ultimately your website benefits as a whole, and your business does as well. Number 5, we get into the more technical stuff, is having a landing page created for each specific service that you offer. Now, what does that mean? Well, if you're let's say a tree service company, you want to have a page for tree trimming, tree removal, stump grinding, and I don't know, crane tree service, right? If you have all of those on one page, Google's not going to see that as a clear solution for different queries that people are inputting into Google. But if someone's searching tree removal near me and you have a dedicated tree removal page, even better, that says is, the town that you're offering that service in, Google's going to prioritize that page over competitors that just have general pages. And as a result, you'll win more clients and your website will rank higher, just because you have dedicated pages for each one of your services. Number 6 goes along with that. If your website is just one page, in Google's eyes, that's not even really a website. While it may show up because of a lack of competition, if a competitor comes in with a 5 or 10 page website, Google's actively going to prioritize that competitor over your site, even if your site is older, because you only have one page. So you need to make sure you're adding pages to your website. How do you get to that 5 to 10 page mark? Well, you have your home page, you could do an About Us page, you could do a couple different services page, that'll get you over 5 right there. But even if you only offer 2 services, you had a Contact Us page and now you're at 5 pages instead of 1. It helps the customer experience a little bit better, and that's 5 pages that you now have the option to show up for on Google instead of just 1 like you had before. Number 7 is the most technical of all. It's using Google's free tool Page Speed Insights. Now what this does is it scans your website and tells you the problems that it has with loading speed. Now I don't expect everybody to understand everything that this spits out, but if this spits out that your website is bad because of X, Y, and Z, you probably should be talking to an agency or someone else that can come in and fully remedy that issue. Now, it will give you solutions or at least tell you what the problem is. For example, it could be like, hey, the image on your homepage is way too high resolution, it takes way too long to load, and if it's loading slowly, then it's not great in the eyes of Google. But there's a lot of technical stuff in that report. So I'd highly recommend that everybody runs their website through that and starts to understand the issues with their website. And then from there, you can either decide if you're going to fix it yourself or if you're going to hire someone. And if you hire someone, you already know the problems and potential solutions that Google has suggested inside of that. It directs the conversation much better. If you have any questions on the 7 things that I mentioned in this video, I know there's a lot, but I'm confident that if you do these and if you spend a little time to research them and update your website, create some new pages, your website will rank better on Google. That is not a if, and, or but. If you do this stuff properly, it is almost guaranteed to rank better. Well, it's not almost guaranteed. It is guaranteed to rank better on Google just because it's more technically correct in Google's eyes. If you start this process, you realize it's too complicated or you have any issues with it, please feel free to reach out directly. Again, there's a link in the description to book a call with me to talk about your business. I look forward to hearing you. Thanks so much for watching the video, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.